Siberian mountains, ancient secrets, the mysteries of Turkic languages. Here and now, Sağırtakçılar gücünü kör ettiler. The mysterious land of Altai, the homeland of all Turkic people, inspired legendary Amir Akçin to write the song of this presentation. A beautiful acoustic cover by Karina Todoseva will help us discover just how familiar Altai is to Turkish. Southern Altai is the one official literary language which was meant to unite many languages and dialects of the region. We put it tentatively under Siberian languages, while Turkish is a faraway Oghuz variety of common Turkic languages. We'll also resort to Chuvash and Azerbaijani for comparison. The song is called Küren Kus. It's easy to identify for those familiar with the particulars of many Turkic languages. I'm Victor. I love languages. My native is Chuvash, but I use Turkish in day-to-day life. In this episode of Turkic Lyrics, we see an Altai song through Turkish. How do they compare? I knew what the title meant as soon as I saw it, but do you? What does Küren Kus mean in Turkish? Is it gören göz, the seeing eye, küresel ısınma, global warming, altın sonbahar, golden autumn, or küsen kuruş, autumn bird? Bravo if you guessed golden autumn. Küren is a word of Mongolian origin, and it refers to the many shades of yellow, brown, and red. In Chuvash, it means pink. Here in Altai, it means brown, but metaphorically golden as it describes the fading of the leaves in autumn. And yes, Kus. That's the Altai pronunciation of Güz, meaning autumn, with the consonants devoiced in the initial and final positions. A little linguistic magic at play. Öğünde has all the familiar grammar. Third-person possessive in locative case, but öy is not a word used in Turkish anymore. We can recognize it in the word öğlen, which goes all the way back to Old Turkic öd, time. In Chuvash, they say it transformed into unrecognizable vara. In both languages, it was replaced by Arabic vakit or Persian zaman. And Altai, not too keen on Arabic or Persian loanwords. Let my Altai viewers forgive me if I'm wrong, but after long consideration I think she sings yortum, first person past tense form of the verb yorto, to trot, which is loosely connected to Turkish as in yortum, I ran around, and the same in Chuvash, yurtrum, trotted. Taigaga is a dative or ablative form of taiga, the word for dense Siberian forests, borrowed into most major languages of the world. It originates exactly in this region. Again, we see recognizable grammatical gibberish without the mental picture to support it. Third-person possessive of a bunch of nouns or adjectives, a past participle with up in a converbial phrase, obviously third-person singular past tense in turdi, which is surely durdu in Turkish, and there's a mention of location as there is the locative suffix da. Sığın is a type of elk found in Siberia and North America. The Turkish word sığın refers to local Anatolian fauna, usually a moose, but the word was used for a variety of deer and moose species across time and languages. However, it's all beside the point, because sığınay is a set phrase, used as the name for the month of September. Taskil is a proper name of a river or a mountain peak, and salkın I bet some of you know or speak the local variety of Turkish which has preserved this word, but my dictionaries refer to just rüzgar, wind. Salkın is another of Mongolian words and means wind, chilly wind, that is. In Chuvash, it's sulhan and means coolness or shade. And so we have. In the golden autumn time, I hunted and drove to the taiga. The wind of September whispered and kept on in Taskil. The phrase "ağın suda" is easily recognizable both when heard and when seen in writing. Although not made of exactly the same grammar, it corresponds to akarsuda in a stream in Turkish. Slightly different from the original by Amir, Karina sings the note with a clear "ah." So instead of sarı bür, leaf or foliage, we have sarı ay, yellow moon. This fits the haunting harmonies and reverbs of the acoustic guitar, with the whole composition given off nocturnal vibes. The Altai language is written with a Cyrillic alphabet, and they actually have Cyrillic letter ye, but unlike any other Cyrillic alphabet, it stands for a palatal, plosive phoneme. In standard Altai, it is pronounced depending on its position as either voiceless t or voiced d. But there are 2 or 4 distinct languages within the historical grouping of Altai dialects, and dozens of local varieties which pronounce this abstract phoneme just as differently as it can be pronounced across Turkic languages. This explains the usage of the letter ye. We transcribed it with a common Turkic ye and a special mark to distinguish it. With this knowledge, we can link ta in ta'dat to Turkish ya to rain, or more precisely as Altai uses it in its original meaning to go on, to keep on, and çok to Turkish yok, and take a look at Azerbaijan yok written in Cyrillic, and tahshi, yaxshi, and takın, yaxın. And so we have the yellow moon in the flowing water, flowing without end. Before the final reveal, I'd like to remind that the links to the full song and the lyrics video are available in the description. Küren Küs is a wonderful track to add to your playlists. With only 20 unique words in this song, the analysis proved eventful and adventurous. The vocabulary showed 72% similarity to Turkish, with the rest diverged or coming from different sources. Altai is just as far from Chuvash, with 73% similarity of the common vocabulary. Historically and culturally, the languages of Altai made it difficult for linguists to agree on their classification. Kipchak, Kyrgyz, or Siberian. I am left with an impression it has elements universal to all Turkic languages. The standard Southern Altai has a unique sound and familiar expressiveness. What do you think? How is it similar to your brand of Turkic languages? Inform me via comments, support by putting a like, or other means available to you. Subscribe and follow to stay updated, and see you in another of Turkic lyrics. Ezen Bolzen.